Well. Some people aren't up early. Nick and Marine. Oh, I remember you. You're that Marine X Noel person, yeah? Welcome back. Welcome to the stream, just Danger to Chaos. And welcome to the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. We are going to find out if Nintendo is cooking or not. Let's see here, let me just set up some stuff here. That is now checked. Ow. Got. Just making sure that I have everything fully set here. It's gonna be fun. I'm more curious about the hardware side of the Nintendo Switch 2. Because better hardware means games will perform better if it was optimized well enough to begin with. So, let's see here. Go into my hello, CT. Welcome to the stream. Just Danger to Chaos. You can't just type coded and it not appearing. That's so funny. The emote's not appearing. That's probably your gimmick. Okay. I'll run probably some software sneak peeks, hopefully. Yeah. I'm curious how the UI will look like. The UI is gonna be better, if they're probably gonna show themes. Probably some more bingo stuff, but hey. We'll see what Nintendo does. It should start in 25 minutes, which would give more people time to join in on the stream, so. Let's see. Yep. Still kind of curious what they're gonna do with it because I remember when the Switch itself, the regular Switch itself, was announced. That was just the announcement trailer, and I never watched anything beyond that. But I was still like, yeah, I'm gonna buy this like day one, and I did. So depending on the price of the Switch 2, might get it day one as well. We're gonna see. I'm thinking like we already made predictions on what the price is gonna be. Most likely, high chance it's $399. It's $399, and that's like being generous, like minimum $399. There's no way they're gonna lower the price from that because, again, the Switch adoption rate is still pretty high. There's still a lot of people that own OG Switches and the Switch Lite, so Nintendo doesn't really care if the Switch 2 sells because they can still make games for the Switch, and the Switch 2 can just be the premium thing. But hey, who knows? Who knows what they're seeing? Too high? No, I think $399 is actually like the minimum. That's not too high, Nick. Like when the Switch first came out, it was $399 as well. $400's too much? Not for the Switch 2 though. Remember, when the Switch came out in 2017, it was also like $400. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's also $400 again. If it's not $400, well shit. If it's like $200, like $300, like $299, that'll be insane. Nintendo's gonna win. But if it's $399, no one's gonna bat an eye. No one's gonna be angry for $399. I mean, everyone's pretty much expecting it to be that price anyway, like $400. Also, I haven't slept. So I've been awake ever since like last stream. And yeah. Am I tired? I'm not sure. Probably not. I would expect it to cost more since it's expected to be an actual upgrade. Yes, that is true. 26.4% tax rate. What? I mean, depends on the country. I mean, taxes gotta depend on the country, mate. Mate, of course. We don't know. We don't know yet. But what I do know is that if it's at least 400, I can get it day one. I should be able to get it day one if it's at least 400, right? But if it's not 400, then I'm not getting it anytime soon. 449 might be good. If 499, they better have something to justify that price. 449, like I said, is the sweet spot. For like it being super realistic, right? 400 is being optimistic at this point, and 300 is, oh man, 300 will break the internet. But it's Nintendo. They're not gonna sell it for a loss. I mean, all consoles are being sold on loss. It's the software that makes up for it, but still. Like, Nintendo already still has the Switch 1, they still have the Switch Lite that people can play, so they don't have a reason to lower the price of the Switch 2, because the Switch ecosystem is still very accessible. So they're not gonna do that. But yeah, we'll see. Okay. What am I expecting for this direct? Let's see. I want to see the hardware. If they're going Hall effect or TMR, if it's Hall effect or tunnel electromagnetic joysticks, then say goodbye to drifting. Because if it's Hall effect or TMR, drift be gone. But we'll see. We'll see if Nintendo still uses potentiometers, or if they finally upgraded to drift-proof sticks. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not confident because they sell Joy-Cons that way. But yeah. What else? The Lurk. Oh shit. I got disconnected from my own Twitch chat. That's crazy. Hello? Oh, there we go. If Nintendo upgrades their joysticks, it'll be the biggest win for me. For me, no. For me, it's not a win. It's not a big win for me. You know why? Like, drift-proof thumbsticks have existed for such a long time. I have multiple Hall effect controllers. I have like one TMR controller, and like it wouldn't be a win because it should have been there in the first place. You know, I mean, the technology is already there. It's already like mass adopted. So like, you know, it better have Hall effect. I'm gonna be pissed if it doesn't. But what's also gonna piss me off? If people are like, oh my god, Nintendo with drift-proof sticks? Whoa, that's crazy. I hope other companies follow suit. And I'm like, bro, drift-proof joysticks have been around for forever. Nintendo's not the first to do it. In fact, it was Sega. Sega was the first to use Hall effect. But whatever. You know, if Nintendo does it, good job. Good job. But yeah. It's mass technology. So yeah, it's also gonna depend which Hall effect stick. If they use K-Silvers or stuff like that. K-Silver is probably the best. Not many bought the Dreamcast. Yeah, well. You said my joke, but louder logic? Yeah. Okay, we have 20 minutes until Nintendo blows our minds. What are your guys' predictions? Do you guys have any predictions for this direct? Anything you wish to see? Like, what is your one wish for the Nintendo Switch 2? My one wish for the Nintendo Switch 2 is bigger battery capacity. Right? Like, again, like I said, 8,000 milliamp hours, 10,000 milliamp hours, they've existed now for quite a while. Like, portable big batteries already exist. Nintendo owes it to us at least to give us like a very big battery life. So I want to see the capacity of the Switch 2's battery. Internal memory increase? Someone doesn't want to buy SD cards. That's true. The internal memory is pretty low. But SD cards. You know? More Wi-Fi? What the hell? What does that even mean? I guess I don't know if the Switch 2 does support 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. I mean, no, the Switch already supports 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Better UI is also one other thing I really want to see. A better UI, a better interface for the shop, you know, themes. 5G? I mean, the Switch 1 already has 5 gigahertz, I believe. Because I remember connecting to my main 5 gigahertz network on my Switch 1. It does. Yeah, the Switch does connect to 5 gigahertz. It does have 5G. Well, 5 gigahertz. There's a difference between 5 gigahertz and 5G. So. Fix their online service? Because their online service is peer-to-peer. You want Nintendo to have a universal server for their online stuff. 5G like on the phones? That's... There was only one other console that I know that attempted mobile. And that's the PS Vita. Are you saying you want the Switch 2 to have a SIM card slot so you can message with it, call with it, and use the SIM card as like an internet provider? Nintendo's pretty big on security. I don't know if they want that, but it's not impossible. There's a chance. The PS Vita did it, but they reverted on that pretty quick with the 2000 series. So, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. That's a crazy prediction though, Nick. Thinking that the Switch 2 will have... Thinking that the Switch 2 will be able to use like carrier services? That's crazy. That's a crazy prediction. But if it exists, hey, if it happens, it happens. Why not, right? Imagine texting with your Switch. It's like, yeah, I'm on my way. Or calling with your Switch like it's some sort of like insane. No more hotspot. Just bring a pocket Wi-Fi. I don't even use hotspots outside. You know? I don't even... Here's the fun fact. I don't even play my Switch outside. I don't bring my Switch outside. One, because I have a small bag. I always use... I use a messenger bag, right? So I don't bring my Switch outside. I have no reason to. I have my phone, so... And number two, it's like, it's too bulky. Also, we have a schedule change. Adi is going to be busy on Friday. So Adi will not be doing a collab on Friday. But we do have the dev game that was showcased to me. So we'll do that. Okay. Oh, black screen? Oh yeah, no, because I alt tab. Whoopsie. All right. What's a good prediction? So CT wants increased internal memory, which is possible. You'll probably do 512 gigs. But an increase in internal memory means an increase in price. So, I don't know. Like, I think Nintendo is still better off just letting the Switch 2 use an SD card. Give people an option. And keep the price low. Nick wants the Switch to have Nick wants the Switch 2 to have mobile services, which is crazy. Again, Nick. Cause that's not good for Nintendo. That's like PictoChat. That's like PictoChat and sending drawings of yeah. Because Nintendo's pretty strict when it comes to security. Nintendo's strict when it comes to the security of children and the wholesomeness of their consoles. So having mobile services on the Switch 2 means that people can just send whatever they want. And that kind of ruins the whole wholesomeness of the thing. Yeah. That is still a crazy prediction from Nick though. Mobile services is crazy. Let's see. Okay. I use both internal and micro SD on my Switch, just with like a boost on the internal side. Okay. That's fair. Like, you must have a lot of games installed then. Either that or you save a lot of clips. Then don't give your kids a SIM card. Well, it still has it's still an option though. Like, it's still a potential option, so that's not gonna... They're still not gonna want that. Like, even if it's optional, Nintendo's not gonna want that. I mean, that's why Nintendo removed the browser. The Switch does have a browser if you're connecting to a Wi-Fi, or if you set the port to something that allows you to open the browser. But it has a time limit. The Switch 1 browser has a time limit of 30 minutes. Even if you are able to bypass the Switch 1 browser, there's still a 30-minute timer. Because I remember... Oh man. I remember accessing the browser on my DSi, the R4 one, and going through suspicious sites on the DS browser. Yes, chat, I used to go on suspicious sites on the DSi. I was gooning on the DSi. Those were the days. Oh, you're a clipper? No wonder you want high internal storage. That's fair. Maybe after clipping stuff, you should transfer them to your PC. Smile. Yeah. You have 9 minutes left till Nintendo starts the Direct. I was asking UF, do you have any predictions for the Switch 2? My prediction is any prediction that you want. Mine is better UI and a bigger battery life. Like, better user experience too. CT wants a bigger internal storage. Taranja wants Hall effect sticks, TMR sticks, basically driftproof sticks, and Nick wants mobile services. And fix their online service. Taranja also wants Nintendo to fix their online service, but hey, server stuff. Street Pass. That'll be cool though. But that requires the Switch to have like what is it? Like ad hoc or wireless comms? Like local wireless comms? Which is possible. I think the Switch 1 does have it. If they're bringing back Tomodachi Life, I believe Street Pass there's a chance for it to come back. But I didn't really use the Switch Pass, the Street Pass on the 3DS much. I remember seeing people that I Street Passed in and I'd like to see if they will implement a diverse background. What? A diverse background, you say? Like, would you like to see the Switch have a Asian version, an African version, a European version? Is that what you mean by diverse background? Do you want a Switch that can be that's also LGBTQIA friendly? Hey, you said diverse background. You gotta be specific. Are you saying you want the Switch to have better themes? A diverse range of themes to select from? Exactly. Well, don't say diverse background. You're making it seem like the Switch needs to be like... the Switch needs to be politically correct or something. But it wants the Switch to be bilingual. I normally go out with my family a lot, so I just really miss the Street Pass. Yeah, well, that's your issue. You have a family to go out with. So I don't miss the Street Pass. That's so depressing. That's so depressing to say. Alright, chat, we have 5 minutes left till the direct. Well, 6 minutes, but who's counting? Oh man, the excitement, chat. Are you guys excited? I'm excited to see the price. The hardware too. Oh, I want to see the UI. The specs I can analyze. Like I will look at the specs of the Switch 2 and I will tell you guys how powerful it is. I've been researching mobile chips and I know the Switch 1 uses the Tegra, but we'll see if the Switch 2 uses something else. Definitely will, but we'll see. GameCube games on the Switch 2 would be wild. Pretty sure the Switch 1 could do it. Well, emulation-wise, probably not. Because, like, I remember Dolphin being hard to run like GameCube anyway, so... I think the Switch is better off just remastering GameCube games instead of porting. But who knows? We all yearn for Smash Melee on the Switch. But that's gonna ruin Ultimate's that's gonna ruin Ultimate's player base. It's gonna be split up. Better online service? Yeah, that's what Taranja wants to. Because your native voice chat? Again, Nintendo wants to be family friendly. I hope Nintendo definitely does get with the times. Sure, they always have to do the warning of, hey, online interactions are not rated by the ESRB, which makes sense, you know? Nintendo needs to let go of being the kid-friendly. Nintendo needs to let go of being kid-friendly. But that's kind of their shtick. I love voice chat for Nintendo games. I'm the only one who doesn't want voice chat. That's because I'm an introvert. I don't like talking to people. Who talks to people in online games? What a fucking weirdo. Imagine talking to strangers. See, this is why everyone's brain rotted. They interact with strangers doing like 360 bazoo fucking zoomer memes that existed in 2020s. See, that's why everyone is so brain rotted. No voice chat is fine. Let's go back to the medieval ages. You know, I don't want to hear Skibbity Toilet for the 50th fucking time on Mario Kart. God. That'll be fucked. Alright. Well, 3 minutes. I am going to shut down the background music now. And we are going to focus on the window for the Switch 2. If they say some stupid shit. That's the thing. Everyone says stupid shit. Literally, you yesterday was like the fucking Hey Daniel shit. That's stupid. So no. No. No, I am a killjoy. I am a killjoy. No memes allowed in Radiant era. In the Radiance era of Kyoshi Akazora, no memes allowed. Don't me, Nick. Every time you say I feel like my stream dies. Can you not? Can you not say like is Kyo's stream dead? No, it's not. Don't scare me. Don't make me alt tab. As you guys can see, I really haven't slept yet. So forgive me for my outbursts. Two minutes. 2 minutes, chat. 2 minutes. Here we go. Are you guys excited? Who's happy? 60 seconds left. Jesus Christ, you're really hyping this up. Hey, Liker, why don't you finish the backlog of games you have first before... Just kidding, man. Just kidding. I like teasing him with his backlog. It's starting! Oh, they're actually counting down now. Chat. Holy shit. It's happening. Are you guys ready? 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27. I'm gonna be a fighting game announcer when I grow up. 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Game over. Okay. Oh god, it's ray tracing. Oh, Nintendo's got shapes too, chat. The shapes. It's happening, boys, it's happening. Mario Kart 9, look at it. It's Mario Kart 9. Yo, UF, it's Mario Kart 9, dude. It's Mario Kart 9, yo. It looks the same. Bloodborne. Don't say Bloodborne. Saya, if you say Bloodborne, I swear. Too late. It already exists, Saya. You're too late, Saya. It already exists. I actually have a picture of Bloodborne being announced on the Switch for April Fools. My local game store announced Bloodborne for the Switch. It's a Mario Kart, chat. It's Mario Kart. Hell yeah. This is going to be on the Switch 1 as well, by the way. So, hey, let's go hype. But hello, sir. Welcome to the stream. Just staying with chaos. Oh, burger. Oh no, he turned American. Oh no, he turned Texan. Oh god. Oh god. Mario Kart 9. Never mind. Mario Kart World. Who are you?
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi
Hi.
Kawamoto.
Hi,
And I'll be
Koichi.
one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hi, League of Legends.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware
Sasaki.
design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2.
Exclusively?
Now, what do you
Ooh,
think
goodbye,
this brand
Switch
new
1.
Mario Kart game will be like?
Looks like you have got to spend money now.
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2
Exclusively.
system. Welcome
Goodbye.
to this vast world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe. Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Nice, nice. I like that.
And in this Mario Kart game, you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere. in
Oh my
this
god,
world.
it's Forza Horizon? It's literally Forza Horizon
In the
Mario
Classic
Kart.
Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With
Oh my
24
god, that's
drivers
cool.
in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up. Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another. There are multiple checkpoints along the way.
Okay.
If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
Battle Royale, let's go.
Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
Oh my god, it really is Forza
So
Horizon.
freely drive around this vast world in
What?
free roam. By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever your
It's
heart
fucking
takes
Mario Kart Horizon. What the fuck? That's
you. You can
insane. That's
also
pretty
go
cool.
for scenic drives with friends. And
Oh!
even take photos together at different locations.
Yo, let's go. Imagine having friends.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart World! The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah, it looks like UF is going to get
More
the Switch 2
details
day
about
one.
This title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct. So be on the lookout for more information in the future.
Am I wrong or am I wrong?
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
He looks
Share
like my
more details in the
classmate.
future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
This guy looks like my classmate from like 7 years ago.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2. These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2.
All effect?
And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button.
Can't. It's the can't
Take a look
button.
at some new experiences it offers.
Alone?
I'm still ahead of all of you guys. Woo!
The audio is kind of weird now.
That was you. So quick.
Oh my god, there's your voice chat. There's your voice chat.
Wait, no.
There's your voice chat.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
The C button is the voice chat button.
Oh.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
It's Discord. Hi, what's up?
Hi, missed you.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Should we follow you? Yeah?
Yeah, follow me.
Okay.
Off for an adventure.
While
There's the
using
microphone.
Game Chat feature,
What is
your
that?
voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
Okay.
Oh, that's far.
Alright, let's keep going. Okay. So,
It can
Ew,
pick up your
that's
speaking
gonna-
voice clearly, even from a distance.
That's gonna sound horrible.
Alright, let's keep going. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
When it's
Is there an
noisy around
AI?
you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you
Oh,
chat
really?
with ease.
How did you get hit by a?
It has noise suppression.
Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's opaque.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family.
Why is this
You open
Twitch
the chat
sending?
menu and turn on game screen sharing.
Good job. There we go.
You can also share
Screen
your
sharing?
Did you
Yeah.
just go on top of that dinosaur?
Really?
It's gonna be so. Look at it. Oh my god. I mean, it's 15 FPS, but it's still screen sharing.
Okay. You can chat to your heart's content, even while playing different games.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know
that's
that one. It's
nice.
so hard, right? It's tough.
Oh wow. I'm like in the sky right here. I fell. I'm falling. Okay, we got it. We're safe.
They're so horrible at commentating.
So cute.
Who talks like that?
You
Oh,
can
I'm
adjust
sorry.
the size of
I'm
your
sorry.
game
I'm sorry. I'm
screen.
sorry.
Guys.
Oh no, I fell from the sky.
Or expand another friend's game screen.
You gotta get above that.
That's good. I'm glad Nintendo's trying new stuff.
It's just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
This is where I have to do a little wall ride.
Okay.
So everyone can watch them play.
Oh, I think I know where you are. Wait.
That FPS hurts. It makes sense. Look, at least Nintendo's trying. The FPS may be low, but hey,
Okay, are you ready?
that's just
Oh yeah.
the acting is absolute.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh dang. Oh really? Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back. Yeah. Okay. For sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And
Camera?
this.
No!
By connecting this camera
Oh.
to the system,
God.
Hey!
Oh no, this is not good. Wait, you guys have no idea how bad this is. Wait. No.
you're on screen.
Listen
and
to
video
me.
chat while playing a game.
The children.
How was your test yesterday?
It was good.
No.
Here's how
The
it works
children.
with just the camera feed.
Oh nah.
There you go.
Nah.
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
Like there are going to be predators on this fucking system.
Go in, and then
Left.
I'll let you
If I
fix
go a
it.
little more this way.
There's going to be predators on this.
Using Game Chat,
Nah.
even when you're apart, you can play
No.
games
The
and
parents
hang out
need
as
to
if
not
you were
buy the
together
camera.
in the same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer games. Chat while playing your personal favorites.
Yeah.
Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between families. All together
I've been seeing
anytime,
other people's.
anywhere.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Game chat.
What did you think? In developing game
It's
chat,
it's
our goal
good,
was
but
for you to enjoy playing
safety,
online with
please.
others more closely, including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place. The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which will be available on the same day as Switch 2. A Nintendo Switch Online membership will be required to use game chat.
Makes sense.
However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience game chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time. We hope you'll try it out.
Ends 2026. Okay.
Additionally, game chat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, and
Oh, that's
different
good.
settings can be adjusted. For
Yeah,
example,
the parents-
whether parental permission is always required when a child
Yep.
wants to use game
Yep.
chat to play with their
That's good.
friends.
But the thing is, are parents gonna be setting that up
To introduce
anyway?
Another new experience you can share with family.
Like that's
and
gonna be
friends.
on the parents' discretion.
On Nintendo Switch,
That's gonna be on the
even if you
discretion
just
of the
have one
parents.
Game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game. With
Because my dad let me play GTA
As
San
shown
Andreas
here,
when I was
even
7.
games that require multiple screens
So,
can be played if one person
that's
owns a
gonna be on the
compatible
parents'
game.
discretion.
With Game Share, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time. GameShare also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via game chat, which we showed earlier. GameShare can only be used
So it's
with
like remote
compatible
play.
games. This feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free update.
No, this
for
is
Clubhouse Games
online.
51
So it's like
worldwide
remote
classics on
play.
Nintendo Switch.
You can it's like download
GameShare
play
support
but with
is also
online.
planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we
Nice.
hope you'll look forward to it.
Up next, we'd like to show you
There's
the
so much
Nintendo
delay.
Switch 2 system itself.
Okay, cool.
Please
Show me the specs. Show me everything you got. Let's go. Bigger screen, same thickness. Okay.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch.
Where's the
system's
OLED?
thickness remains
The
the
OLED's
same.
different though.
With approximately
It's
double the
1080p.
pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
See, I told you guys about the 1080p stuff, yeah? So it's gonna be docked. What?
The screen supports up to 120 frames per second,
Ah,
allowing
nah.
for smoother gameplay and smoother
Nah.
titles.
No. That's gonna depend on the game. That's gonna depend on the
LCD
game.
screen is more vivid and supports HDR.
HDR
providing more
as well?
contrast between light and dark areas of the images.
Oh shit.
The all-new Joy-Con.
Well, to
2
be fair,
controllers
phones
connect
have 120 FPS.
magnetically.
My phone is 120
Strong magnets
FPS.
keep the controllers firmly attached
So it
to
makes
the
sense,
system.
right?
Detach your controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
No, HDR is different than RTX.
The SL
Oh, that's good.
and SR buttons are bigger
That's good.
for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
The sticks. What is it? Hall effect?
The left and right sticks are now larger.
That's it? Is it Hall effect or not?
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games.
Splatoon
Both
here
the
is gonna be
left and
crazy.
Right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls. By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes. It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via game chat.
That's...
It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds, so your voice will come through clearly.
Just to stream with
Even
Joy-Con
if you
is the
don't
most
have a
easy.
surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Really? Okay. On your left.
place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this. In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well. It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
Yeah, that's what. Ooh, CT?
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256
Ooh!
gigabytes of storage.
Hey, look at that!
That of Nintendo Switch.
Look
For
at
storing
that!
your game downloads,
It's gonna be expensive
save
now.
data, and more.
It's going to be
Reading and writing
expensive
data
now.
is also faster. Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock.
Oh, that's a
to
big
connect
boy.
to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games.
If you have a 4K
HDR
TV.
is also supported in TV mode.
It's gonna be expensive now.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable.
Yeah, that's good. Thermal performance always nice.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch
Some
2
Switch games may not be
as well
supported
as
or fully compatible,
Nintendo
says down
Switch
here.
games. Physical and digital games are supported.
No battery or stick things? You think you want to flex the battery capacity or the sticks?
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game.
The Switch 2 better come with a mouse pad. Whoa.
Hello. My current location is actually inside the game itself.
Oh,
This
they're
is
doing an
Nintendo Switch
Astrobot.
2 Welcome Tour.
They're doing an
Exclusive to
Astrobot,
Nintendo
chat.
Switch 2. I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone.
Yeah,
join
that is
me
true,
inside
Ika.
the
The
game.
mouse thing is pretty good.
There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them.
Linking OBS camera with VTuber stuff to the Switch.
This sign
Awesome.
reads, "Where are the magnets?" The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal, so that's how they attach to the system.
Oh.
A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach.
Okay. That's good.
Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2.
We're speedrunning this
By
game.
combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing minigames and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. So please check it out if you're interested.
Astro's Playroom was free!
I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2. This is the game card for Nintendo
It's
Switch 2
red.
titles.
Cool.
It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading speeds. Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards.
Specific SD cards only?
A different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible.
Only EX cards? Oh.
Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch.
Oh, no. No, 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 no.
Additionally, To transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the system transfer feature. With this feature,
it's fumbling.
You can transfer save data, digital games, and more. We're also releasing a new Pro controller.
With Hall Effect.
It has a C button, which launches game chat. And
say
on
Hall
that,
Effect.
There are new GL and GR buttons, which you
yes,
can
that's
use
cool, but
to
say Hall
assign
Effect.
Existing button controls.
Say Hall Effect now.
In addition, an audio jack has been added. We've introduced a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2.
What an L.
That out as well.
That SD card was an L.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
Uh-huh.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. We're very much looking forward to the day when you all get to experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
That's
Now-
2 months.
Broadly speaking,
That's 2
on
months.
Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games. The first type is Nintendo
3.
Switch 2 games. These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2.
Yeah, I'm always on YouTube as well.
The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more.
It's like a PS5 upgrade
Now,
from
I'd like to
PS4.
show you the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree.
Okay.
Please take a look.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls, audio recognition, more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online. Up next, it's Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team
What
wins.
was that face?
Bowser will bring you on stage too.
What was that
Collect the
looking
most
face?
points. Guide an
Oh
RC
my
car with your
God.
voice. Go. And compete in other mini-games using full body movement and sound. Finally, take a ride on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off.
Uh-oh. Yoshi forgot
Use
the
mouse
safety bar on
controls to shoot
Yoshi's.
down enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster. When you enter a pipe, a mini-game will begin. There's a bouldering game where 2 players each control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive mini-games. How quickly can you reach the station? From mini-games that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th.
What if you don't like being seen? Then don't buy the camera.
Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience, where you can see each other's reactions while playing. Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games. Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom
120 FPS?
feature enhanced resolution and frame rates. and also support HDR, which makes the image more vibrant. So you can play with smoother, higher definition graphics. Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes. This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles. For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating. Proceed north.
Or you can share your creations using QR codes and
would you actually rebuy the game just for more frames and resolution? The PS5 does it for free. If you have a PS4 version of the game, you can upgrade to the PS5 edition for free.
We hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable.
So no. No, I would not pay for the same game for just higher frames and resolution. Because the PS5 does it for free.
You'll be able to enjoy an
The Switch shouldn't do it for
exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates. This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
the mouse.
In addition to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2.
I feel like that looks uncomfortable, though.
Plus, you can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60
because that's not the normal. That's not a normal mouse. You actually rotate the thing.
At 120 frames.
It's not an actual mouse.
Choose from these two modes, both of which support HDR, based on your preference and playstyle.
Because the Switch 2 Joy-Con isn't like a mouse.
Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this
It's
year,
weird.
will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well. By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates. The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack. We hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
What did I do? It's what did I do, Ika?
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
Oh
Please
god,
take a
they're
look.
showing us Solitaire. It's Solitaire, isn't it? A DJ. Oh my god, it's disabled racing. Oh, never mind. It's Rocket League. Okay. What? You gotta do the flare with your wrist. You gotta flare it up. Hi. Like you gotta do the flare, chat. You gotta flare it up. Check it. Check it. Whoop. Flare, huh? You gotta do the Oh god, Nintendo, what are we?
In drag and drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to
Please provide a mouse pad with this.
using dual mouse controls.
Do not just drag this on any surface.
Here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Provide a mouse pad or at least have some rubber.
I have long observed the lands between. This world is in dire need of repair. You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden. I have no doubt you will become Elden Lord. May you take the throne.
Time to dunk on kids in PvP, chat.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games, here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister
Yeah, I think
Titan
so,
of
Ika.
time.
I think it's just because it's like cutscenes and stuff.
Getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
皆さんこんにちは。カプコンの中山です。我々がお届けするタイトルはストリートファイター6です。本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん、任天堂スイッチ2だけの新モードもあります。ソフトは通常版の他に総勢26キャラクターを収録したイヤーズ1、2ファイターズエディションの2バージョンを、さらにゲームと連動するアミーボとアミーボカードも一緒にスイッチ2の発売日にお届けします。お楽しみに。
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels. Testing data link with spine. Normal. Commencing launch.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebels!
Thanks for the warm welcome! This planet will be ours.
The Sovereign Axiom, the Trinitas, has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy.
I'm still shell-shocked for a bit. Hold on, give me a bit.
Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
Let me recover my brain real quick, chat. Give me a bit.
All children bring hope to our lives, don't they?
Hey, this is Joseph Forrest from Hazelight. I'm super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2. The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this, if you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one.
Sounds like a duo I know. One who likes sci-fi, one who likes fantasy. I know that duo. Sounds familiar.
At EA Sports, we're bringing fans together across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform. EA Sports, it's in the game.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software. We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2.
John Madden.
With enhanced
John
graphics
Madden.
and seamless world transitions, you'll be immersed in the Wizarding World.
Finally, a higher spec version of Hogwarts Legacy on the
And the new mouse
Switch.
controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure. Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
Captain, is that mic supposed to be on?
Oh, hell yeah. 3+4. Let's go. Give me back my Tony Hawk. Gunther with the 30. Hello. Thank you so much, man. Welcome back. Thank you. That's going towards the Switch 2 funds. depending on how much it is. But thank you, Gunther. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Switch 2 buns. What did you... What the goofy shit? They got a SpongeBob collab with Tony Hawk?
Hello, this is Christian.
Oh no, it's Hitman.
From IO Interactive.
It's Hitman. Ah, yeah. Thoughts. I knew it was Hitman.
Hitman World
I am paying for that. That's very good. I appreciate it though. Thank you, man. Thank you.
As the best assassin
I'm glad
of the
to be
trade,
back.
Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission. And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2. Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
Don't say Splinter Cell. Is this Splinter Cell? No, that's Ubisoft. It's not Splinter Cell. No, it's not. It's not. That's 007. Oh god, my heart almost thought Splinter Cell. That's 007. Yeah, I thought so. Oh man. I mean, if it's GoldenEye, if it's a GoldenEye remake, that'll be cool. Hey.
James Bond. The world's favorite spy is coming.
Yeah, I was thinking GoldenEye remake too, Ika. Yeah, that'll be cool, right?
The story of light and shadow that never fades is
Oh my god.
reborn.
Hey, Liker, look, it's Bravely Default.
Remastered in high definition. Featuring the Brave and Default commands that help you control the flow of turn-based
I knew I was gonna
battles.
hype for that.
Change and customize jobs to build out your very own party. Enjoy your adventure with upgraded features.
Yo, Liker, finish your backlog for it.
And all new minigames with unique ways to play. Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of light once more.
Let's go, Yakuza!
我々がお送りするタイトルは龍が如くゼロ誓いの場所ディレクターズカットです。1988年東京と大阪2つの歓楽街を舞台に土地を巡る争奪戦が勃発。
I played Yakuza 0 like with my ex. Like share screened it.
の発売と同じ日です。今後のシリーズ展開にもぜひご期待ください。
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
Oh. Okay. Koei Tecmo. Koei Tecmo! Huh?
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface,
A new Zelda
their
game.
union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil
Koei
arose.
Tecmo means warriors. This is a warriors game. This is Hyrule Warriors.
A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the Imprisoning War.
Perhaps you truly have traveled
Oh,
back in time.
this is before the events of Breath of the Wild.
So that's
Then it's not a warriors game then. Oh, Tears of the Kingdom. Whoops.
I mean, this really is the past.
It is warriors! It is Hyrule War- Told ya. I told you, Shep. I mean, Hyrule Warriors was pretty mid, not gonna lie.
That was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It's
I knew
being
it was
developed by
Warriors when I saw
Koei
Koei Tecmo.
Games, with support from Nintendo. We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago. And now, some news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Yeah?
You
What
can
they want?
continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
Okay.
And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo GameCube, originally released in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton, Link sets sail on an adventure across the Great Sea. The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Transcending history and the world, a tale of souls and swords eternally retold. In this 3D, weapons-based fighting
Why
game,
am I on the verge of
each fighter
crying?
comes equipped with a different weapon.
Wait a minute.
And Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray.
Why do I feel like
Soul
crying?
Calibur 2. Experience a world of white-knuckle racing at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it all on the line in death-defying races. Featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode, get ready to experience F-Zero GX. In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online. Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases. You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking. More titles will be added in the future. Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack launches the same day as the hardware's release. And a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released. It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access Game Chat. The Nintendo GameCube controller, exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online members, will also be available the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics. Of course, you can continue to play select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, let's see some more games from our publishing and development partners.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox. Borderlands 4, our upcoming
Ugh.
flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through a world filled with wild enemies and outrageous weapons. We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games. we're releasing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's Civilization 7.
Oh god,
In Civ
nope.
7, you'll establish an empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history.
Civ 7
With the
on the
mouse
Switch?
controls, players can
Oh,
enjoy
boy.
a more intuitive gameplay experience. Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing the
It
upgrade.
already exists? Oh.
And we have even more news from 2K.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinks. And I'm Ben Bishop. Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Plus NBA 2K as well. We can't wait to see you in the ring. And
Wait a
on the
minute.
court.
We'll see you. 2K, okay. 2K, okay.
Four kids find this old tattered man.
Okay.
Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering
Wait, whoa.
Nailed it!
Nintendo?
Hook, line, and sinker.
Nintendo.
Tastes amazing, doesn't it? Really have started to master this
Oof.
thing. Next stop, the top.
Oof.
Ha! Nicely
Chat, oof.
done. Well, I think that's everything. Let's set
Scuff.
sail. This time for home.
Let me reload the page. Oh my god, Scuffed.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from
Nintendo! Nintendo, it's dead!
Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2.
Wait! Enter the Gungeon 2! Wait! I wanna see Enter the Gungeon 2!
Now reloaded in a new 3D art style. You can
It
expect
froze.
some fan favorite elements to return.
Rip.
We're still working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you in the
It ain't
future.
working, chat. That's unfortunate. Oh no. Oh no. What are they showing? Alright, let's guess from the audio. Okay, there we go.
Hello, my name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time. Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world action-adventure RPG set in Night City. Thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport...
There we go, we're going to the UK one.
こんにちは。スクエアエニックスの浜口です。任天堂スイッチ2でファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。
Cyberpunk.
本作はミッドガル脱出までを描いた3部作シリーズの1作目となり、20年以上の時を経て再創作された新しい FF7 を体験いただきます。スイッチ2で展開する FF7 リメイクシリーズにぜひご期待ください。
They're gonna show us the prices in pounds though. Whoa, scan QR code. No, no thank you. I don't want that. Okay, there you go. US is fine now again. Kinda late, delayed, but it's fine. I'm waiting for Wild Arms, not Wild Hearts. Saya! Saya, you can't spoil us! No, just kidding. Your Saya's probably watching the UK stream. Could be. Could be not. He's joking. He's joking. I just want to know what the price is. There's some fumble with this device, but I want to know how much the cost is. Oh, hey, a wipeout. Ew. Oh, there's Silk Song in the segment? Oh, I didn't see it. Eh. No, they're gonna show the price. The price reveal they usually save for the end. You know? So they're gonna show it to us now. Watch.
We've shown a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners.
Okay, after this.
Please take a look.
Human Fall Flat 2, we gotta play it, Ika. You gotta join us on stream for that. Bloodborne? If this is Bloodborne, I am going to throw you off the window. Nah, just kidding.
I give you my blood.
It's Bloodborne. Bloodborne 2. On the Switch.
I give you my life.
It's Bloodborne 2. GG.
O wheel.
GG, it's Bloodborne 2.
And transport him to a night of moonlight.
Yeah, Bloodborne 2. Yeah. No, there it is.
Very dusk.
Fuck PlayStation. Bloodborne 2's on the Switch too. See? 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 I wasn't joking. I wasn't joking. Did I jest? Did I jest? Did I jest? It's a different Bloodborne. It's Bloodborne but for the Switch. I told you I didn't jest. They didn't believe me. When I said Bloodborne 2, they didn't believe me, but now they will. Oh shit. Should've believed me, man. It's Bloodborne 2. Yep. Ew.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon-to-depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
I told you. They didn't believe me. I said Bloodborne 2.
The moon tears will flow for one, and one alone.
Ta-da! Bloodborne 2. The Dusk Bloods. It's the Dusk Bloods. It's connected to Elden Ring? Oh shit, look. Look, chat, it's the Elden Ring. Whoa. It's the Elden Ring. Only on Switch 2. Ooh, From.
What you just saw was a brand new game by From Software. We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game, so please check it out when it's available. That's all from our publishing and development partners.
Price.
We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this presentation.
Give me the hard truth. What's the price? What's the price, mate?
In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Next, please take a look at this.
They're gonna show us the price now. Watch. Here it is. Here it is. Prepare your wallets, chat. Ah. That's Kirby. That's the Kirby star. What do you want from me? It's a new Kirby? I mean, I thought that was the last game though, the Last Bloods. Unless it's the price. Kirby's gonna reveal the price. Oh shit. Is it Air Dash? Is it Kirby? Is it Kirby's Air Dash? It's Kirby's Air Dash! It is, right? I told you. My predictions are wild. It's Air Ride, not Air Dash. Okay, well, same thing. Air Riders, hey. Could have sworn it was called Air Dash when I was younger. Sakurai, yep. Where's it Sakurai? You can't have Kirby without Sakurai.
Kirby Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system over 20 years ago, is getting a brand new game. We hope
crying
you're looking forward
again.
to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai.
My predictions have been top tier at this direct.
Next is our last trailer for today. Please
The
take a
price trailer. We're getting an open world Donkey Kong game. We're getting an open world DK game. It's Donkey Kong's Odyssey. Why is he wearing pants? Why not? It's 2025.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies.
No, Ika, the console releases on June. This releases in July.
And just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world. More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Thank you for watching so far.
Christ. Give me the hard truth.
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World.
Okay.
For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
Okay.
We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We're very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
We appreciate you joining us today. Thank you very much.
Price? Nintendo. 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 This music is a bop though. Nintendo. Nintendo. No, that's not the end. Nintendo. The price. Nintendo. 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 Nintendo さん。おい。おい、ニンテンドー。プライスはどこですか？ニンテンド。MSRP どこですか？Nintendo, please. Please? But please? Nintendo? ほら。Oh god. No, we're actually expecting it to be like 400. Like $399. Like minimum $399. Okay. That's it. Whoa! It's a lot of people. No price. Cause the price really will make or break it, Nintendo. Oh man. So, what do you guys think? What do you guys think of the Switch 2? $500 at least for sure. Yeah. The SD card having to be an express SD card is really fucking horrible. Like, yes, I know it has a 256. I know it has 256 of internal, and that's probably more than enough for most people. But options are options. I mean, it kind of offsets it, but okay. So we'll do a voting. Let's do a poll, chat. Let's do a poll. I am gonna do a price guess poll, okay? There's the price guess poll. Let's see what people think. Oh. Okay. Oh. Hmm. Wow, that's it's pretty split. Oh wait. That's interesting. Okay. I see where you guys are getting at. Ending the poll now. Wow, a lot of people voted. Here's the poll results. So 33% of you thinks that a combined 66% of you thinks it's 400 plus, which makes sense. 400 to 455. No. No, like yeah, no. 66. No, that's 80. That's 88% of you. No, 83, 66. God, my math is bad. Yeah. 88% of you is like 400. Okay. I'm gonna give you guys my final thoughts for the Switch 2. The game library is nice. What I hate, I'm getting it regardless of price. Yeah, you're the one with the money here, Gunther. Everyone. Okay. So I am gonna recap. The SD card is not included, Ika, but it does have 256 gig of ROM. It has 256 of read-only memory, so internal. Excuse you? Everyone here is broke, Gunther. Everyone is broke in this server. You're the only one who works. No, just kidding. Because, like, people are worried about the price. You're, like, getting it irregardless of price. That's crazy, dude. So, you know. Okay. So, let me do this real quick. Oops. Whoa. Hello. Okay. So I think, right? Horribly played even though I need a new PC. Okay, so here's my thoughts on the Switch 2. Okay. What I do not like is I do like everything about the Switch 2. Not everything, but let me say what I don't like first. I don't like that the game upgrades are paid. Because, like I said, the PlayStation does it for free. I don't like the SD card being EX only, Express only. That sucks. I don't like that they didn't give us the spec for the battery and the joystick. So I don't know the capacity of the battery. And I also don't know if the joystick's Hall effect or TMR. Guess that the expansion of the Switch game is gonna be with the NSO. But they said GameCube with NSO. So are you saying the upgrade of the Switch games are gonna be with NSO? I'm not sure. I didn't see that, but If that's the case, then $20 a year. But remember, remember, they can increase the price of NSO. $20 a year is they're gonna change that. It's probably for the expansion pass, the NSO expansion pass for $40. There's a chance, but hey, who knows? What else did I not like? The price, they didn't show the price. That's bad. So no price, no indicators of whether or not it will have a huge capacity battery or better thumbsticks. Uses only express SD cards. The tutorial is paid. In which case, PlayStation again gave it away for free. They may stick with potentiometer sticks. Yeah, I think so, because imagine if they actually did have Hall Effect or TMR, they would say that. Nintendo would say the sticks are now equipped with Hall Effect and the tunnel electromagnetic resonance resistant sticks, you know? So Saya, that's just Night Rain. That's just Walmart Night Rain, dude. Anyway. But yeah. I'm not confident with the sticks being Hall Effect because they would have said that by now. You know? Again, I mean, I'm not... Hell, what I do love, what stands out to me for the Switch 2, what does stand out, is, of course, 120 FPS. That's crazy. So the Switch 2 is equipped with a 120Hz screen. Pretty pog. So pretty much like modern phones nowadays, you know? So that's good. Depends on if games are going to utilize it. Look, chat, I'll give you the cold hard truth, right? It doesn't matter if the Switch 2 is super powerful. It doesn't matter if the screen is 120 FPS. It doesn't matter if the Switch 2 can run 4K on a dock. You know why? At the end of the day, it's gonna come to the developers. If they don't optimize the game for the Switch 2, 120 FPS isn't gonna matter. Look at Game Freak. You know, it's gonna be on a dev to dev basis. Can't wait to play Bloodborne 2 with Joy-Con drift. I hope they provide a mouse pad with the Switch 2. A mouse pad is super cheap because you do not want to be grinding your new Joy-Cons on a random surface. You know? Again, better hardware is great if the games are properly utilizing it. And if it's optimized. Now, I trust Nintendo themselves. Nintendo's fine. Other devs will see. We got the Treehouse in a few days, so I guess we'll see. I'm not gonna cover the Treehouse. That is for you guys to see for your own. But that's it. That's it for the Nintendo Switch 2. Wow, that was almost an hour showcase, wasn't it? Jeez. How about you guys? What stood out? Let's talk positives. What's the one thing, chat, that stood out to you guys that possibly sold you on the Switch 2? What's the one thing? GameCube for Gunther. Mario Kart World for UF. GameCube for Ika as well. Nintendo saying fuck you to Sony with Bloodborne 2. Not really Bloodborne 2, but we'll take it. For Nick, it's also GameCube. Voice chat. For me, my answer for the one thing that sold me on the Switch 2, again, would have to be the screen. 1080p, 240, 1080p, 120 hertz. Kind of like that. I kind of like the prospect of that. Again, it's gonna depend on the devs. Also, I expect a Switch 2 refresh with an OLED screen. And like, you know, zero bezel. That's probably gonna be a thing. Well, we'll get there when we get there. You know? We'll get there when we get there. But the price, it'll probably again will be like the others said, probably be released on Nintendo's website. What the price will be. So the fact that they didn't even say what the price is crazy. If it's 449, I'm buying it. I'll get it if it's 400. I mean, if it's 450, maybe. People are probably gonna ask, like, how you're broke. How the fuck are you gonna buy it? I'm legitimately gonna take a loan. I'm legitimately gonna take out the loan to get the Switch 2 and pay it in installments, but only if it's 400. If it's more than 400, I am not taking out a loan because paying a loan monthly with more than 400, it's not gonna be doable for me. We got news on the price. Take this with a grain of salt, but we have news. I just received news about the price right now. Like right now. Hold on. Here. Yeah. Yeah, no. We do have confirmation on the price right now, chat. It'll be $450 on June 5th. And for those living in the UK, the pre-orders is up now, like on the oh shit. Kyo, get down. There you go. It'll be $390. This will be £400. £430 with Mario. So, you know. There you go. There's your pricing for the Switch 2. And $450 for yeah, we got the price. To convert that for you, Liker, $450 is 25,000 pesos, 25,700 pesos, to be exact. So let's see. Oh, my VTuber looks shocked. Look at him. He froze in shock. Okay. So let me see how much I'll have to pay the loan company if I... Hello, VTube Studio. Okay, let me see how much I have to pay my loan company because there's an interest rate, right? If I borrow that amount of money, how much do I have to pay them monthly? Let's see. Let's see. Okay. So if I borrow that much money, oh. $1.6% interest rate. If I borrow that much money, I need to have it on installment for $45 a month for the next 12 months. So $45 a month for the next 12 months to pay off the loan for the Switch 2. Hmm. 45 a month. Huh. Ew. Chat? Price hike. No, Saya's right. These games are price hiked. They're... Whoa! Oh no. Oh no! $97 for physical. And $85 for digital. $100 for a physical copy of Mario Kart World. And $85 for a digital copy of Mario Kart World. Oh. I mean, just get the bundle. Just get the bundle with MK World, you know? Because if you get the bundle, that's literally $50, $60 off. So, just get the bundle. Still, if future Switch 2 games are gonna cost this much, oh no. I need voices in this chat. Hold on. Yo, Saya, Do you want to call? I need voices in this. Oh shit. Yo, man.
Wait, hello?
Hello. I can hear you now. We can hear you now.
Okay, sorry. I was just testing my mic settings just to make sure that they were working. But hello.
I am not taking out a $45 a month loan for 1 year to get the Switch 2. Should I just fundraise the Switch 2? Should we have like a fundraiser?
Yo,
Hey, will you
Donathon
guys?
for Switch 2?
You guys raise for Light's chair? You guys can raise for my Switch 2. I mean, you guys did it. No?
Yo.
Yeah, this is why I don't play games with you anymore. Just kidding, Nick.
Wild.
All right,
Like,
Gunther.
me
Hey,
personally,
you eat well. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah.
see ya, Gunther. But yeah, no, me personally, 137 CAD for Mario Kart World. I unironically feel like that's gonna be the price for me for GTA 6. My god.
Honestly. Yeah.
Like I would unironically laugh so hard if GTA 6 is somehow cheaper than Mario Kart World, but that possibility is so unlikely.
You really think GTA 6
Wow.
is gonna have like next gen pricing?
Yeah, no, because what's it called? I thought like I thought the rumor was like they want to charge 100 for GTA 6.
No, I didn't hear about that rumor.
Yeah, it's I mean,
Great value
wow.
Bloodborne Night Rain though.
It's like when it was revealed that it was a multiplayer title, my smile kind of dropped. I thought it was like an actual like story, but no, it's night. You're unironically right. It's Night Rain, greater value because Night Rain's not coming to Switch.
You know, when I saw the guy sitting in the chair with the background, I said Bloodborne because I just immediately saw the theming is Bloodborne. There's the moon.
No, what's it called? I didn't think it was Bloodborne. I thought it was Liza P because that's exactly how Liza P starts.
Okay. No, I was like, but I thought I was joking because there's no way they're gonna announce Bloodborne 2 on a fucking Switch system. That's gonna be a Sony announcement. So I was like, what is this? And then when From Software's name came up, I'm like, oh god, what the fuck is this? Oh, it says here V says Rockstar
couldn't
doesn't want to
believe it.
price GTA 6 at 100, but Take-Two does want to charge it 100. Okay, that's crazy then. But yeah, what you were saying about Duskblood?
Oh. No, I was
You know Switch 2 emulator is gonna pop up anytime soon now, yeah? Because they already have the
Switch 2
blueprints.
emulator would be
They already have the
great.
blueprints for the Switch emulator. If the Switch 2's architecture isn't as different as the Switch, the original Switch, then they already have a head start on making an emulator for the Switch 2. So, yeah, that's definitely possible. The Nintendo's gonna be like, what did you just say, Mr. Hakasura? I mean, look, the
Oh,
console price, like I said, sweet spot 450. I said this yesterday. Minimum 400. Sweet spot, the price I'm most comfortable it's gonna be at was 450, and I'm right. And a lot of us are. But the game price, that shocked me.
No, exactly. The game price, unironically, that might be the deal breaker.
Do you think if the Switch 2's entry price was lower, that say 350, that's insane saying it's 350. Would that justify the game prices?
Well, let me do some conversions. 350 USD to CAD. 500 Canadian, and then 137 for Mario Kart World. Well, actually, no. It'll be a little bit cheaper because I would probably get the bundle. So that's like what? 380, 375 USD. I mean,
That's true, because they probably remade the security system because of product
I
keys.
feel like 350 was like an okay price for me, at least, considering the conversion from USD to CAD.
Yeah, if it
I
was
was okay with
350,
like
I would have breathed easier with my monthly payments. Let's
450 USD to CAD.
we'll split it, chat. I'll fundraise 200 instead of 450. I'll cover the remaining 250. Let's meet halfway. No. I personally, after seeing the price of the Switch 2, and obviously, look, when the Switch 2 releases, it's not like we need to buy the Switch 2 games. Remember, this is still backwards compatible with some Switch games, at least most of it. So we still have the Switch library on the 2, which could possibly run better. It did say 1080 120Hz, which means that the Switch 2 might be able to run Switch games in dock mode on handheld. Like, remember, Pokemon, what's a good example? Pokemon runs at 720p 20 FPS on handheld. So maybe on the Switch 2 is 1080p 30 stable. Like actually, like best case scenario, 1080p 30 stable. Or 1080p 60 if we're wishing into a star, but we still have a lot of Switch games to play. You know? So even if you buy the console and then just forego the Switch 2 exclusives, I think it's still fine, but it's a rough choice, this one. You know what's
saying,
funny?
The Nintendo Switches are on sale or about to go crazy.
I think what's funny is my phone's more expensive than this, okay? Because like to be fair, my mom's paying for my phone. So but damn. Jesus, man. If okay, I'm gonna let's say you're a Switch owner. I'm gonna look at the secondhand marketplace, yeah? And I'm gonna see how much the OLED is being sold for. Let's say you have an OLED Switch, chat. Just OLED Switch. You're not gonna sell the games, just your system. You can sell your OLED Switch for, at least in the Philippines, you can sell it for, wow, $160. Like the secondhand price for OLED Switches in the Philippines is $160. That's not enough to cover much of the Switch 2's price. It's not even halfway.
Oh my god.
You got more news? Fuck, man. Come on.
Elden, Elden Ring Tarnished Edition features brand new armor sets and the ability to change Torrent's appearance, and it comes with Shadow of the Erd Tree built in.
Makes sense.
Wow. The ability to customize Torrent
No,
on
they're
the
gonna
fucking
no. You know what they're gonna
Switch?
do? They're gonna do the Nintendo tie-ins that they always do with other games. For example, Tekken Tag 2 on the Wii on the Wii U, you can customize your Tekken characters with Zelda outfits. So
That's
imagine Torrent as like Epona, or you know, your Tarnish has like Link's armor or some shit. That probably makes sense. Probably do that. Wow, this is one hell of a direct. So, with all of that said and done, who's getting the Switch 2 month 1? Let me say month 1. Let me be realistic. Who's getting the Switch 2 in June? Raise hands.
My hand is visibly down as I adjust my Night Rain collar for the month of June.
No, those who are sure. Don't say maybe. Just those who are sure. Raise your hands. Okay. They're kind of on it.
A lot of maybes show
lot of
that
people are maybe.
Nintendo low-key fumbled. Nintendo low-key fumbled this direct.
Honestly, yeah. Okay.
Because like if this is to get people to like, yes, I want to buy this, I want to pre-order this now. The fact that there's so many like maybes is like, ooh, they didn't do their best.
What was wrong with it? I forgot Frost wasn't here for the entirety of the stream, but okay. I'm gonna preface this now by saying that everyone's financial situation is different. Right? So 450 is a lot. 450 is a lot. For a system that I don't even know has Hall effect or TMR sticks, that I don't even know what the battery capacity is, and who are going to sell its future games at like $100, 90 to 100. I'm not sure if 450 is worth. I'm asking chat at the moment who's getting the Switch 2 in June. In the month of June, who's getting the Switch 2? Now, if I lowered the price to $399, who's getting the Switch 2 in June? Still maybe? I feel like that maybe is just because of the game prices. No, I said $399, Ika. It is $450. The Switch 2 is $450. We got the price. Okay. So with the Switch 2 being $450, who's getting it this year? Oh, no. Who's gonna get it only when the next refresh hits? When the V2 comes out, or the OLED? I need to know the price in Australia. Probably gonna be much more expensive because Australia has levy tax. So Nick, just for context, Nick, 450 USD is is 715 Aussie coins. Didn't Nintendo have price cuts right after the launch prices for their older consoles or handhelds? Actually, there's a reason Nintendo did a price cut. It's because they were going bankrupt. They were laying off, no, not laying off employees, but because of the high 3DS entry price, they price cut it because no one was buying it. Wait, now that I think about it. No, Nick's right. The Switch 2 is the same price as a PS5, or at least over here.
It's over here. It's more than the PS5. The PS5 is like 500. Hang on a second, let me just double check just to make sure I'm like fact checking things.
Because the PS5's price went down now, right?
The PS5, bleh, I can't speak English. The PS5 in CAD is like 500, 550. The Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be 643 for me. That's nuts to me.
Just get a Portal 2. Chat, can I be a salesperson for the Odin Portal 2? Can I do that real quick? Can I do that? Okay. Let me sell you guys on the Odin. Let me tell you guys on the Odin Portal. Okay, so here it is. This is the AYN Odin 2 Portal. Whoa, show it. Show it to me, man. This is the AYN Odin 2 Portal. $329. It is a Android system with a 7-inch 120Hz 1080p OLED screen. It has an 8,000 mAh battery. It has Hall effect sticks, as far as I'm concerned. It has Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 5.3. It has a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. And it can run everything up to the PS3. PS1, PS2, PS3, PSP, GameCube, Wii U, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, DS, 3DS. Only because I have this system. I have this system, so I know. So there's the Odin 2. There you go. Let me sell this to you. This is your emulation wife. This will be your soulmate for life. This is now capable of emulating PS3 and Xbox 360. It can emulate GameCube. No need for Virtual Console. It can emulate Wii and Wii U. Marry the system. It's only $329. The best part, it's Android. You want Girls Frontline Exilium on this? Go for it. You want fucking Arknights? Go play it on this too. Roblox? Fuck yeah. It's an Android gaming handheld. You want Azerline on this shit? Go! Genshin Impact runs at 120 FPS on this, I think. Probably not. But it can run Genshin on Ultra. And Zenless as well, because I have Zenless on my Odin 2. So get the Odin 2. It's better. $329 for a emulation power station and 8,000 milliamp hours. Let me say why this is important. 8,000 milliamp hours. Do you know how long this runs? I can play Zenless for 8 hours on this bad boy. And I can run PS2 for 12 hours.
Damn, you're not gonna like the battery life estimations for the Switch 2 then.
What? Why?
The first tweet I sent you, there were like some specs. It doesn't say like.
Okay, but counterpoint, my phone already does Arknights, GFL, and Azur Lane. This is a handheld console. It already has a controller built in.
Here's the
It's not a
battery
phone.
picture.
It's not a phone. It's just a better Steam Deck. Oh, he's ballsy saying a better Steam Deck. And I don't like the feeling of a phone for... I like using my phone just for everyday stuff. I don't want my phone for gaming. It feels weird gaming on my phone. It feels nice gaming on the Odin though. This... Did this motherfucker just say 2 hours? Am I reading this right? The Switch 2 is 2-hour battery life? To 6.5?
I saw the
that?
I saw the battery.
See that,
life, and I
chat?
was just like,
See that,
I
chat?
wonder if Kyo is like.
See that, chat? Why? Nintendo! 8,000 milliamp hour exists! The Odin 2 has it! It is the same size as a Switch! This thing is the same size as a Switch! And it has 8,000! It even has OLED! OLED! The Switch 2 is LCD! Nintendo! 8,000 exists! This system has it! What? Also, counterpoint, Frost. Your phone probably costs $1,000. This is a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 device for $300. So, checkmate.
Wait, Kyo, I have a question.
What's up? Ooh, there's a max version.
Do
Ooh.
you, do you think console can like hook you up with the Nintendo Switch? Like, what's it called? Console in terms of pricing, because if you give console money, I believe the Nintendo Switch 2 is region locked to JP accounts in Japan because it would be $334 USD. Well, 49, 90, 80 yen. I sent it in the second tweet.
Okay. First off, it is cheaper. It is cheaper in Japan, Ika. It's 50,000 yen. That's how much the Switch 2 is in Japan, chat.
So like you give console money and then they just send it over to you.
No, you can browse. No, Frost, you can browse the internet on the Odin. It's literally an Android phone. I have Discord on my Odin. I also receive calls and texts on my Odin because it has a SIM slot.
Okay,
Why would I use that?
Now that actually sells me on the Odin. God.
Now do I use it? No, I don't use it for fucking calls and texts. You crazy? Imagine going in the public and then talking to your fucking Switch lookalike. Like, yo, what's up, bro? It's like, what the fuck, dude?
Well, actually, if you use Bluetooth headphones, it technically.
Oh yeah, playing on it. You're playing games on it while talking to someone, bro. That's crazy. No, but this is more. I only bought this just for the emulation because I wanted to. It also sold me on the Android part because I play Arknights on this and I also play like Exilium on this, and I do have to admit I mostly play Roblox on this.
Actually,
the Odin is such a fun Roblox device. I'm on my bed playing Roblox on this thing, dude. I spend hours on fucking cook burgers to prove mom wrong on my Odin, and I do not regret. I know Lapland's coming soon. I'm coming back. But yeah, also the Odin 2 is getting SteamOS, I think, because Valve is opening SteamOS to ARM devices, I believe. So it'll be fun having SteamOS on this. Yeah, I heard that they're already porting like SteamOS to ARM. So you can potentially have this as your Steam Deck. So hey, 329 Steam Deck. So why am I selling you guys on the Odin? This is I think this is only a big deal if you guys like emulating stuff, because again, this thing can run up to PS3, and you can dock this. You can buy a dock for this to literally use it like a Switch. Just dock it to your monitor or TV. But it's only good if you're into emulation. Also, this is wild. I use my Odin for Switch emulation as well. I play Switch games on this that I do not want to spend money on. Oh, it's fun. Hello, Shio. Berger. Hello, Chromia.
Hello, Chromia. Wait, Kyo. I don't know how the pricing was for the Switch 1. Was the Joy-Con always more expensive than the Switch Pro controller?
Yes, that is correct. The Joy-Cons were $80 and the Pro controller was $60. I know this because I wanted to get a Pro controller. But yeah. And I also wanted to get the red Joy-Cons. So I had to choose Pro controller or red Joy-Cons. I choose neither. I was like, nope. I'm good.
Based, honestly. Yeah, the US update did their website. Pro controller is 80, Joy-Con is 90, camera's 50, dock set is 110.
Ew, 110 for the dock. Ew. Hold on, Nika. Okay,
know,
question.
right?
I can get a reconditioned Vita from a specialist for 150. Between the Vita and the Odin, we still get the Odin if the Vita's that price? They're not even comparable. I mean, on the Vita, you can play what? Up to Game Boy Advance? You can play up to Game Boy Advance, PSP, PS1, and PS Vita on the Vita. On the Odin, you can play NES, SNES, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, DS, 3DS, Switch. You can play PS1, PS2, PS3, PSP. PS Vita actually has an emulator on the Odin too. So, and Xbox. You can play Xbox on this. And hentai game ports. We'll talk about that some other time. Do your research though, chat. Don't listen to me. Look up YouTube reviews of the Odin 2 Portal. The screen looks super fucking good though. OLED, 7-inch OLED, 120 Hz. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Okay, I lied. I don't have the Portal. I have the OG Odin 2, which is this one. I lied, chat. I have the OG Odin 2. I wish I had the Portal because that OLED screen looks pretty. It released after I got the Odin 2. Fuckers. Same specs, just not an OLED. Do you think you can play multiplayer on the Switch games on the Odin? Using the, what was it? Pretendo. Don't laugh. Don't laugh, but the custom servers for Nintendo games is called Pretendo. So
Pretendo.
yeah, it's called Pretendo. That's what the custom servers for emulators are called. The box for the Switch 2 looks ugly. Saya, is this for real?
Yep,
Is this actually?
that's the box.
Is this
That's the actual box art
This is the actual box
for the
art.
Switch 2 game.
It's
It's so
gross.
bad. Why did they make the art so small?
What? Chat, look at the. Hey, physical guys. Hey. This is what your Switch 2 box will look like. Ready? Oh, bam. Why does this box look like Stella? Why is the forehead so huge? No. Why is the banner so huge on the top? This is Stella. Ew. Why is the banner so big? Ew. I can fix this. Let me launch Photoshop real quick. I'll fix this. I can fix her. Saya, I can fix her. I can fix her.
Oh,
Let me fix it.
What are the normal prices for micro SD cards at 256 gigabytes?
256 gig micro SD card is around $50, I believe. I can fix this.
Oh, okay. They're selling the Switch 2 specific micro SD cards 256 gigabytes is $59.99 from the looks of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'll send this tweet. Because apparently they're already on the SanDisk store, Switch 2 compatible.
I can fix this. How much did you say? Sorry, I was busy trying to fix this.
$59.99 for the Switch 2 256 gigabyte SanDisk micro SD express cards.
$59.99? You say?
Yep.
That's It's crazy. They don't have a high quality version of this, do they? No, I'm just gonna remove this. Just gonna remove this part over here and just stand up here. There we go. And then I'm gonna do this. Okay. There's no extend option, so I'm just gonna do it like this. That. Then just do this. Damn.
Honestly, that works on that actually looks better, yeah.
Fixed. It's fixed. Done.
Only thing that's missing is the MSRP
Yeah,
rating logo.
they
And then
can-
it's basically perfect.
Honestly, let me just. Yeah. This is us. You know. No, I can fix this better. Hold on. I have a better way of fixing this. You ready? Don't laugh, okay? They're gonna laugh. Okay. So, just do that. Let me do this real quick. Let me just do this real quick. Oh yeah, I just did some magic, chat. Don't ask me how I did that. There we go. Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Fixed. It's fixed.
The Legend of Kyoshi, Tears of the Kingdom.
No, what I just did, guys, there's this Photoshop tool called the Remove tool that uses your GPU's AI training to basically I just hover over Link, and then look how crazy that is. Tell me that isn't insane.
I'm not gonna lie, if there was one thing to ever sell me on getting Adobe Photoshop, it's probably that. Oh my god, I've never seen something so
Clean,
like
right?
that.
Okay, let me do it on Bloodborne. Let me get the Bloodborne. What happens if I remove... what happens if I do some Bloodborne stuff? Okay, let's do a screenshot of Bloodborne. Well, let's see. So we have this. I wonder if I can remove the hunter. So let's see how bad this is gonna look, because a bigger subject would probably look worse when removed, but let's see. Oh shit. Just a little bit more touches and you'll be good. From afar, this looks like motherfucker really did disappear. Let me just do that. Move this black spot over here.
This might unironically sell me on getting Photoshop instead of using Photopea. Oh my god.
I'm using a totally legitimate 100% virus-free copy of Photoshop. So, if you need a link for
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie. You sold me on it. What the fuck? That is actually
That's
the
cool,
coolest
right?
thing I've ever seen.
No, I've been using it on my thumbnails a lot. That's my idea. Like, oh, that's a good photo. Let's try. Let's try a crowd photo. Let's try a real life photo, chat. Ooh. Oh, yeah, we're going ballsy on this one. Let's try this one. Let's remove some people. We're just doing Photoshop showcases at this point. Let's start small. Let's remove this one sitting over here. See ya. This couple here offends me. As a now currently single person, I'm gonna remove this couple. You two offend me. Get out of here. Let me just clean this up. There you go. So
It just needs a little bit of touching, but yeah, that basically works. Holy.
fix the bike. Ooh. Oh, that's gonna be a rough fix. Let's see what that looks like. Remove the bike. Yeah, it looks weird, but you know, if just retouch it a bit, just fill in some stuff. It'll be fine. Can I remove this girl in the foreground? Oh yeah, she's gone. No, the link one was the link one was clean.
The link one was basically perfect. I couldn't believe it.
Like, just remove him and then just replace him with whoever. Oh, there you go. Oh, damn, look at that. What? It's crazy.
And he's gone.
All right. But anyway, switch to. Ah, man. The box art looks ugly. Express. Okay, let me actually check how much a 256 gig is on my end. Because, oh, Saya.
Yeah.
Saya, it's a 256 gigabyte SanDisk Extreme Pro SD card, which is the highest for it, in the Philippines, is $25 now. double price for the Express.
Interesting.
How you feeling? We switched to boys. You wanna play Dust Blood with me? Huh? You wanna play Dust
I
Blood?
mean,
At some point,
yeah,
but
I'm
not
probably
now.
not gonna get a
Yeah?
Switch. I'm gonna get a Switch 2 in 2026 when Duskblood
Yeah,
comes
right?
out. Duskblood's the only game that's
Because
gonna be the one
no,
that
no,
gets
no,
me to buy a Switch.
because we still have a lot to play. We still have GTA 6. We still have Night Rain. We can live without the Switch too.
The only other thing that was gonna get me to play the Switch was Mario Kart World, because as growing up with Mario Kart, I saw
for
World
sure.
and I was like, holy fuck, they're actually innovating with Mario Kart. Forza Horizon Mario Kart is crazy.
It really is, right?
Also, wasn't there already a Mario Kart World? Or no, on like the Switch, but then I realized no, not the Switch, the mobile, but then I realized no, that's Mario Kart what is the Mario Kart on mobile called?
I think it was
Mario
called
Kart
World as well.
Tour, never mind.
Oh. That was called
Yeah, Mario
something.
Kart Tour.
That was something similar to that, honestly.
Were you expecting a June 5 announcement though?
No, I was expecting late 2025, like November or something. Or September at the early. June 5 is insane.
I was legit thinking, yo, holy shit, Mario Kart World CHROMIA project collab, but then I realized, nah, never mind, that fucking thing is expensive as hell.
It really is. It's points, liker. It's exclamation. It's exclamation point points. It's a nice throwback photo, isn't it, chat?
What in the world is this photo?
You know what this is. I miss those days, man.
That's a wild ass photo.
Yeah, that's some throwback right there. Well, that's the Switch 2. I'm getting a lot of mixed reactions. Of course, we have the better off people who are going to buy it day one. And hey, enjoy the Switch 2. But for us folks who honestly really can't afford it, we'll wait. Chat, clip this right now. Okay, clip it. I will not forget what I'm about to say. When Rhythm Heaven releases in 2026, I'm gonna buy it bundled with the Switch 2. I'm getting the Switch 2 with Rhythm Heaven. Clip it. Secure it. It's gonna be a while. Night Rain is in May, correct?
May 30th. It's insanely close to the fucking release of the Nintendo Switch 2. That's why I'm like, whoa.
I'll just play Night Rain. We'll cope.
Exactly. I'm just gonna play Night Rain. I don't know. That's why I'm chilling, not buying that thing day one.
Nah, you already played Night Rain. Go back in the back. Let the non-network test people play it first. I'm surprised I didn't get into a network test though. That's surprising, considering my track record with Namco. But hey, c'est la vie. I just saw From Suffers.
Yeah, maybe.
It's multiplayer focused. That's what I said. No, that's what we're talking about. Duskblood is budget Night Rain. Hydrate. Thanks. But yeah. We're still doing that. We're still doing GTA, right? We're still doing GTA 6 together, right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm getting it.
That game I'm getting day one.
Oh hell yeah! Are you gonna go through the story first or hop directly into online?
I'm curious about the story because the story actually looks interesting, but it depends. I'll probably just hop online.
Ikas, I wonder how that will go. I mean, it's basically like Night Rain. And I don't even know how Night Rain went because I'm actually avoiding seeing gameplay of Night Rain. So, hey, surprise me whenever. Hopefully we can get a price cut. Half. Liker is so optimistic. He wants a half price cut into the year? You want the Switch 2 to be $225 within 2025? That's not gonna happen, mate. No. Why? Because the Switch, again, I said this in the beginning, the reason why is because Nintendo is still making games for the OG Switch. Right? They have no reason to price cut the Switch 2 because they can still sell Switch games that are in development. They have no reason to. The only reason they price cut the 3DS was because it's the only console of its kind. And since no one was buying the 3DS, no one was buying the 3DS software. So they had to price cut the 3DS. The Switch 2, even if no one buys the Switch 2, Switch software, Switch-specific software will still sell. So it's fine. They're not going to price cut that shit. And it's launching at a reasonable price. Remember, when I bought my Switch 1 in 2017 when it released, it was also $400. So it's a reasonable price. It's not like it's 600 or 700. They're not going to price cut that. It's insane that I'm calling $450 reasonable. Well, hey, that's how it goes. I mean, Japan version of the Switch 2, yeah? We'll just have to see. Maybe the Asia version will be cheaper, because Asia also has its own separate version called MDE, which is Southeast Asia and Middle East. They have a separate region. Our Nintendo over here, chat, is called MDE region, which I think also encompasses New Zealand and Australia, but it's Southeast Asia, Middle East, and possibly Australia. So we'll see if the price is different here. It's probably lower, maybe? I don't know. But I'm still not paying $45 a month for a year just for a Switch. I could, but I won't. But we've been here long enough, almost 3 hours. I haven't slept yet. Oh yeah, I haven't slept yet. Wait, what time did I wake up? Uh-oh. Wait, I need to see. What time did I wake up? Oh. Okay, don't get mad, everyone. Do not get mad.
I'm ready to get mad.
I woke up I'm gonna convert this into Eastern time. I woke up at 12:09 p.m. Eastern time yesterday. And I slept for 2 hours and 50 minutes.
Alright, Dragon Boy, get to bed.
Yeah.
I'll drag you there myself.
Oh, yeah. You're gonna join me in bed? You need that 19 inches of drag?
19 inches of dragon. Yee!
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm operating on 3 hours of sleep and it's almost 24 hours. I'm not gonna reach the age of 50. That's depressing to think about. But okay, thank you, Saya. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for dropping by and giving us your
you
thoughts.
too.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Oh, we should yeah, we should do the Demon Souls thing before WrestleMania. WrestleMania. Okay, hold on. While you're here, WrestleMania predictions: Seth, Punk, and Roman. Who's winning?
In my opinion, like my heart wants CM Punk to win.
Oh, my heart wants CM
The
Punk, too, but
logic,
Seth will probably win.
the
Because
logic,
Seth has always
the logic
been.
in my head is no Seth needs to win, and in my opinion, they're gonna give Seth the win over Roman and Punk. The reason why is because Seth was MVP of WrestleMania 40, because he did night
Really
one main
was.
event for Cody Rock Roman tag team. He did his World Heavyweight Championship match while injured, and then he came out at the
Shield.
end of night 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shield
as the
injured
Shield
too.
while injured. Exactly. So
He gave
I feel
so
like if
much. He
anyone
paid his
deserves their
dues.
flowers,
Yeah.
exactly, he paid his dues. Number 1 and number 2. Honestly, I feel like with the animosity between like Punk and Rollins, I feel like Punk would probably feel bad and want to put Rollins over at WrestleMania.
Oh yeah,
Because
definitely.
I think what Punk wanted the most is he wants the WrestleMania main event. He doesn't care if he loses it.
Yeah.
He already lived his dream.
Yeah. When I saw that, when Paul told him that he's main eventing, that was emotional. That was
That
Jesus.
I the first time I saw it, I was gonna cry
Yeah, honestly.
because I was not sure that he was
Drew also needs
going to.
to, you know, he's man, Drew needs to also just get pushed, dude. He honestly, Drew's the type of person,
Drew
even if he
should be,
loses, his star power is still insane. Like, it's just weird that he's doing this. Fucking, what is this? A feud with Damian Priest?
I think Drew should win against Damian Priest because in my opinion, Drew needs a win to like legitimize himself better.
It's also the revenge for that cash in on last year's WrestleMania.
Exactly. Let me just see what else is going on in the WrestleMania card.
Io Sky. I feel
WrestleMania
like
40.
Io Sky might win because she's being pushed in the back. Io Sky is being pushed in the back in that feud. So I feel like this is like a setup for a surprise win for her. What do you think?
You know, me personally, I would want Io Sky to win. I don't want Rhea Ripley to win that. I would accept the Bianca Belair win, but I want to assume that Io Sky is going to be the winner. John Cena, I see beating Cody Rhodes. Let John Cena carry the title as a heel.
Okay, I thought of
Randy
I thought of
Randy
something. Hold
Orton
on.
at Backlash.
Give me a bit.
Yeah, let's hear
Let
it.
me cook. So, you know when CM Punk ran away with the championship and came back? It was John Cena feud, right?
Yeah.
From back then. John Cena runs away with this championship. And then CM Punk wins the championship. Like they vacate a new championship and CM Punk wins it. And then John Cena returns the same way CM Punk did to him. Yo, peak. Don't let me cook, dude. Don't let me cook.
No. I fuck with it. I fuck with it.
Oh man. I wonder what CM Punk's favor is. What is his favor?
So if they want
it's not
to
the main
make
event, what is
night
it?
one's if they want to make night one's main event matter, Either
Winner goes into
the
night
winner
2.
of Triple Threat goes into night 2, or CM Punk's favor is to screw over Roman specifically.
Ooh, yeah, because he has the OG Heyman guy. So, what do you think
And
of
then
the
what's it called?
Gunther? Oh god, the Gunther buildup is weak, I believe, for me, at least. The
I think they kind of saved it with what do you call it?
Oh, the recent one.
Gunther basically murdering Jimmy.
Yeah, I saw that in Raw. The
Yep.
fucking bloodied ass. Yeah, okay, well, yeah, that makes sense. Also, we're talking about WWE now, so for those who don't want to listen to this, you guys can move on. Have a great rest of your day. We're just talking about WrestleMania predictions.
Welcome to the podcast. No, I'm kidding.
Welcome to yeah. We're talking wrestling now, Chad. You guys want to talk wrestling?
I mean, hey, WWE 2K is coming to the Switch too. So
Yeah,
technically, we're still on topic.
What's your reaction to Moxley getting that fucking nailed into his back? That's gross.
Oh my, that
I feel like that was a
I don't know,
stupid move. I'm surprised
there are some things
that
that's like really stupid.
I'm just surprised that I'm still gonna call him Edge. I'm just surprised that Edge even fucking agreed to do that shit. He should know better. I don't know. AEW is on something right now.
I'm not gonna lie, I never thought there would be a spot that was crazier than Darby Allin jumping off a ladder into a chair of glass.
Yeah.
But never mind, John Moxley proved me wrong.
He honestly could have died and gotten paralyzed as well in the process. Like fucking hell.
I think the most gross part was when they tried to pull it out, but they
Pull it out,
couldn't
yeah.
pull it out.
Oh god, ew, bro. I watched that and I don't know if do you watch other wrestling stuff on YouTube like Stevie Richards or stuff like that? Maven.
Unfortunately not. Maven I've watched from time to time.
Yeah. No, because I watched Stevie Richards. He's one of those ECW vets, right? And his reaction to that Moxley spot, he was like, "Ew!" If an ECW vet says it's a bad idea, I think you should rethink the idea. But it's gross, dude. Ugh.
Yeah.
Man. What else do we have for WrestleMania? Do we have anything on
Gunther versus Jey Uso. I feel like they're pushing for Jey Uso to win unless they pivot and keep the championship on Gunther. Io Sky versus Bunky Belair. Io Sky. Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. I don't care about this match.
I really don't. I same. I don't know. It's weird that Charlotte even won the Royal Rumble. Like,
I really don't care about the Charlotte winning the championship off of Tiffany Stratton, but they're probably gonna do that. It's such a boring feud. AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. I hope AJ wins.
Do we still vehemently hate Logan, or as the Logan the person, not the wrestler?
I hate Logan the person. I feel like as a wrestler, this fight's gonna fuck, but as a person, hell no.
What else is for WrestleMania?
The only other match that we haven't talked about yet is Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens. Every other match is like still up in the air.
I want to punch your head off, Randy. The voice is Randy Orton. Oh, fuck. That would be interesting to see. So night one, are we getting night? Yeah, night one's the whole Rollins, Reigns, and CM Punk.
Yeah.
Do you think the opener is going to be the Gunther fight? Just to hype up the crowd?
Definitely not.
No.
Actually, because it would be really fucked up for main event Jey Uso to open the show, but.
But where else would you put that? If unless it's opening with the CM Punk thing. with the triple threat, which it's insane, I think.
Good question. I don't know.
Guess we'll see. It's a we have like 17 days, 18 days actually. Yeah. Not 17. It's already April 2nd for you guys. Okay, so got that. WrestleMania.
Can't believe that these are the only matches confirmed on the card though. I feel like there would be more. Oh, Jade Cargill versus Naomi. That's like it's not penciled in and it's not confirmed, but I feel like that's an obvious one to do for WrestleMania. I'm more invested in Jade Cargill and Naomi more than Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte.
I want to see Adam Pearce versus Nick Aldis.
All right, now hang on a second.
What?
Now hang on a second.
What? Dude?
First of all, Nick Aldis would beat that bald fraud headed.
Brand supremacy, bro. Let's see.
No. That's a Survivor Series. Yeah, I want to see them in War Game.
I'm surprised Chad is still staying here. So staying with us. Oh man, but your WrestleMania is gonna be fire, dude. It's probably not gonna be as peak as 4040 was peak. Holy fuck, dude. When we watched that together, bro. Oh man. Oh, the emotions were ram. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, so all right.
By the way, the last thing I will say for the Nintendo Switch Direct, my final thoughts. Me personally, I never played a Hollow Knight, but I'm so aware of how like beloved and how awaited Hollow Knight Silksong is.
You want to play it now?
I think it's absolutely fucking disrespectful that they made a Hollow Knight Silksong announcement that they just
in a
showed
montage,
it, and then that was it. They in a montage. They showed it in a montage.
That's fucked.
Like Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 was also awaited for a long time, but they at least had their own segment for Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4. They showed 15 seconds of Hollow Knight Silksong.
Oh, it says
and then
here
that was it.
From Team Cherry. Sucks. Yeah. Yeah, actually they're just fucking they just did this to fuck up the people. Oh god. Silksong.
To be honest, when you really think about it, this Nintendo Direct low-key had what everyone wanted. Silksong and Bloodborne 2 announced in the same stream.
Wait. One more piece of news. And again, I'm just saying it verbatim. But chat. Nintendo, this is 8 hours ago. Nintendo filed a US trademark renewal for Nintendogs.
Oh, hell no.
Nintendo filed a US trademark renewal for Nintendogs.
Yo, I can't wait for that Nintendo Switch Direct where they're gonna be like talking about how you can use the mouse feature for the Joy-Cons to pet the dogs.
Look. Here, I'll show you guys. Oh god. I'll show you guys here. Check the stream. Nintendogs serial number 7941985 was the filing date was February 7, 2025. And the status date as of March 20. So new application waiting assignment. So they filed this 2 months ago. There you go. Nintendogs. Shit.
Well, here we go. Well, the next direct is April 17th. I thought that was like a bit soon for a direct.
Is 17 just a treehouse? Or is it an actual direct?
They said it was a direct, I think.
Because if it's a treehouse, they're only going to show games that are confirmed. They're not going to announce anything new. Okay, you guys want to see the top comment in the Nintendo subreddit? Honestly, at this price, there just isn't enough there for me right now. Maybe a year or two once the first party library builds up, which is all I really play. Once it gets better, I'll jump in. Even the Reddit's a maybe. Yeah, no, it's unanimously maybe. A reasonable price, but I'm definitely not spending $450 just to play Mario Kart World Day 1. The launch lineup is honestly so weak that I can easily see myself waiting at least a year to get this. Seems a little steep for what it is. A bit pricey for their target audience. Yeah, I'm not getting this system at launch. $450 is steep. Yeah, everyone's saying it's steep. Yep. Even with all the bells and whistles and the prospect of GameCube, no. We'll just pre-order the PC2.
The PC2, yes.
Yeah, dude, that's what I ordered. I honestly wish the 50 series graphics card were an April Fool's joke. But they haven't told me April Fool's yet, so now I'm kind of losing hope. God, the GPU prices are fucked. Don't even upgrade your PCs, chat. It's not worth it. Don't. Not right now. It's fucked.
So we're getting the 60 series, yeah?
Honestly, when the 60 series releases, go ahead and get the 40 series secondhand. It'll probably be super affordable by that point. Alright. So, we'll end the stream here. Tonight we are doing a game. Can't say it yet. We are doing a game with Princess Ari. And I just shoehorned Ari into Chromia project.
Did you actually? Well, actually, no. I already know that. I think I know that.
Yeah, her lore. She's half Kasha,
Yeah, the
half
lore. The lore. Yeah. What's it called? It didn't register with me at first.
Originally,
but then I remembered seeing.
Originally, she's like I don't want to say NPC. Originally, she's a side character in Chromia project, but with the way things are going, just to update you guys, because I know people are like curious about the whole Ari thing. Me and Ari are like super duper close. That's all I can say. We already are super duper close. So there's a high, almost sure chance she might get a slot in Gen 2. Which reminds me,
a slot in Gen 2 or Gen 1.5? I'm kidding.
Gen 2. But which reminds me, me and Stella have been talking about Chromia project. We haven't done anything in a while. We need to start doing something because we're not doing anything in Chromia, don't you think? We need to start doing activities.
It's
It's
mainly
the
been
busyness, you know,
hard
everyone's
because
schedule.
one, yeah, exactly. One is the busyness. Two, it is the one downside about being like the time zones and all that. Because it's just me and Stella in the Americas, and then it's Shio, Ama, Weiss in Europe, and then it's you and Misty in the Philippines.
Which works because me and Misty, we stream in US time zone.
Mm-hmm.
So technically just put me and Misty in US. Especially with
You know what,
Misty
valid,
finally
valid.
moving to the US soon. So, you know. And by
Oh wait,
soon I
that's like
mean within the
confirmed?
next couple of within the next couple of months. I've been talking to Misty too during my hiatus, and she just needs to do a couple more paperworks and she's moving West Coast.
Oh shit.
Yeah, she has stuff packed now. Everything she has are in boxes now. Like super soon. Like within the next month or so. She'll be moving. I'll be alone in the Philippines again. What's funny is she went to Manila last week and we were planning to meet up a month ago, but I don't know. I didn't really follow up on that meetup, so we didn't meet. Yeah. It's also kind of awkward. I didn't want to impose myself on her and Kuma because it's gonna be them two and then me, third wheel. So I didn't want to impose on them. So I didn't know if I wanted to even go to the meetup or not. But yeah,
So it still would have been cool, but understandable.
honestly, yeah. But yeah. Other than that, it's just man, Chromia, we need to do something. Which is okay. So part of the Radiance era for me is I will be super duper open now. What that means is I have been in contact with several VTubers, like recently, not during hiatus, but like recently. And I've managed to successfully sneak into the Dragon Council Twitch team. Well, not into, but I snuck. Okay. And there are several dragons there that, you know, be interesting to talk to. We already have Sivna confirmed. She is going to be a guest at some point in the future. Levy, not sure about the Leviathan. Obviously, Ari's gonna be a regular collaborator because we're super close now. He's not giving the details, but yeah. But outside of that, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I'm in the middle ground of old Kyo and new Kyo, right? Like the Kyo that was shy and didn't wanna message people for collabs, and the Kyo that wants to get out there and start yoinking random people. So I'm in the middle ground right now. We'll see where it goes. But I am. Anyway, end stream. Almost 24 hours since I actually no, we are 23 hours and 20 minutes away from when I wake up. Wow. Don't get mad at me. Ari will probably get mad at me. She's gonna hate me for this. But anyway. Thank you guys for dropping by. I'm not gonna do the outro music. We're just gonna end it. Saya, thanks again. We should schedule something. When's Demon Souls before in the third week? Yeah, we'll do Demon Souls third week. What do you think? What do you think of Demon Souls from the 14th up until WrestleMania?
I'm down. I just don't know. I just don't know how Demon Souls multiplayer works, but that should be okay.
Yeah, Demon Souls multiplayer could be. Oh god. Ooh, yeah, I remember doing that with CT on the emulator. I gotta reread that because that was confusing for me as well. We cannot do multiplayer until after the castle, after we beat the phalanx. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. So yeah, we'll do that. Demon Souls and whatever future game, GTA 6 and Night Rain, and mount your friend. Something. Also, Steam goes, get sleep. I know. I will. I'm gonna stop stalling. Goodbye.
Get sleep.
You take care.
And
everyone.
set your alarms.
Thank you to I think what sucks is me and Ari. We need to call in 5 hours from now. Don't wanna oversleep that. But yeah, thanks everyone who dropped by. Nick, Marine, Liker, Taranja, CT, UF, Silent Urge, Ika, Gunther, Frost, Saya, Shio, and everyone else in the back. Vector, Logic as well. And thank you, Gunther, for the $30 donation. That is definitely not going towards the Switch 2 funds now, because that's a high price tag to reach. Yeah. Right? Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys tonight with Princess Ari as we run a kingdom together. Ooh, clues. Alright. Take care, chat. Goodbye.
See ya.